Pittsburg State held a Veterans Day ceremony on Wednesday. Caps 13 News covered the event and also got to know some other veterans on campus.
On Veterans Day, Pittsburg State held a ceremony honoring our nation's veterans from all branches of the military. PSU President Steve Scott called our veterans real-life heroes, while keynote speaker Jay O'Farrell, an Army veteran and elementary school teacher, discussed lessons he learned in the military.
So my first lesson learned is that Iraq is not saying like...
While it was easy to spot the veterans in the audience, many people may not be able to spot the veterans on Pitt State's campus every day. Students like Jake Brewer, who says he still keeps a soldier's schedule from his days in the Army.
Definitely the structure and timeline. I get up every morning, I come to class, I have like certain, I guess the scheduling, because there's always a time and place for everything when you're a soldier, and so I kind of carry that over. You know, still wake up at 4 in the morning to work out. I don't think that'll ever change.
Even though he served in Afghanistan, Brewer doesn't consider himself a typical veteran.
I mean, I'm always proud of my service, and I am proud to be considered a veteran, but like I said, to me, a veteran is the World War II and Vietnam era, Korean War. It's just, I don't know. I give them men the respect they deserve, because I know all war is bad, but like my grandfather told me stories of Vietnam, so what he told me, I was just like kind of blown away, so.
It's a sentiment shared by Marine veteran Ty Postlethwaite.
Yeah, I guess I'm a veteran. I don't see myself as like like the greatest generation, like the World War II vets, the Korea guys. I look up to them as veterans. I don't know how they see me, but definitely I look to them as veterans more than I see myself as one.
Postlethwaite said most of his fellow PSU classmates don't know about his background as an infantry sergeant.
I guess they don't really know. When I can identify other veterans, and other veterans can identify me, but as far as like a civilian, I don't think they may have an idea, but they don't ever confront me about it.
And it's not just guerrilla students. Before he was Dr. Doug Whitten, director of the Pitt State Band, he was Sergeant Doug Whitten of the U.S. Army, a role he said mirrors his current job.
One of the things about being a sergeant in the Army is you do a lot of teaching, and well, that's what I do. Learning how to, as a band director, I have to get my students fed, I have to get them on buses, I have to, it's the same thing as in the Army. I had to get water down my soldiers' throats, I had to feed them, make sure that they were taken care of. I mean, the basic NCO skills are the same skills as managing my band.
So keep an eye out, you just never know who might be a veteran. For Caps 13 News, I'm Ed Caffrey.